Hey everybody, my name is Rock.
I'm Phil. I'm Martin.
And we are the Nerd Council. Today is a first episode Friday. Yes. First episode Friday is where we watch the first episode of an anime, a TV show, whatever. And we decide if we want to continue it. You guys can leave comments down below and we'll figure out based off the audience engagement if we want to keep on going. We're going to be watching Harmonquest episode 1. I've watched this show. I'm showing it to these guys for the first time. It's kind of like a D&D storytelling show. It's based off the guy who made Rick and Morty. Yeah. All right, we're about to start up.
Since the dawn of the 1970s, fantasy role-playing games have provided men and women with an escape from their awkward lives. Today, the most awkward of them all, Dan Harmon, is summoning celebrity friends to play these games of old in front of a live studio audience in Hollywood. I am Spencer, the Game Master, and this is Harmonquest.
Oh, okay, so it's live action too?
Yeah.
Didn't realize that.
I am Dan Harmon. You don't applaud. However,
They already got like nachos and stuff like that.
my name's in the title. But the real star of the show is our game master for tonight, Spencer Crittenden.
So are they playing D&D or are they playing their own game?
It's a D&D version.
Just a little bit.
And tonight's chapter's awesome guest player, Paul F. Tompkins.
He looks familiar.
Yeah, he's an actor. He's a famous guy. I don't know what
When's
his
the last
name
time you would have participated in fantasy role-playing?
You can lower a little bit.
Probably 8th grade. Unless you count the craft of acting.
Thanks.
Just in case we're all a little rusty, it's a collective storytelling game where we're all in a story in our collective imagination, but we have a guy. He's the one in charge of whether the things that we say we want to do succeed or fail. He uses dice, he uses rules, he uses
I played it.
autism.
As far as I can say.
So without further ado, let's quest!
That's exactly how it is. There's beer. There's more beer on the screen now.
Community of orcs, half-orcs, and non-humans nestled in the wilds outside of the Stone Saw Mountains. Outcasts and misfits shunned by civil society find their way to Earthscar, a safe haven for all manner of good but rough folk. Jeff and Dan, what are your character names?
My name is Fondue Zubag. I am a half-orc ranger.
My name is Bone Weevil, and I am a goblin road. Fondue and Bone Weevil, you find yourselves in the town square of Earthscar Village enjoying the Festival of Restoration, a celebration that occurs every 100 years in honor of the creation of the Demon Seal and the world's salvation. You're with, what's your character's name? Teflonto. You're with Teflonto, your old friend, mentor, and role model, enjoying the feast.
A toast, gentlemen.
A toast
to the Demon Seal.
and the Festival of Restoration
Here in Earthscar.
Village.
That's the power of note-taking.
You see an older gentleman walk up to you. He says, "Are you enjoying the festival?" You recognize him as the chief of Earthscar Village.
Yes, Chief. Good job as usual.
Yes, thank you for... This is just the best.
Can I ask, is it like Orc Village? Do I know these guys as orcs or?
Well, I'm a goblin.
Oh, he's half orc.
I'm a half-orc for sure.
Okay.
And Fondue, you're half-orc too.
So we're like buddies from Brooklyn or something.
It's like Entourage.
Yeah. It's like Entourage. It's like Entourage.
Teflon Toe and Fondue. I don't mind telling you too that I'm a goblin orphan. My family was all murdered in a big pirate raid. And Fondue, your father left you when you were young, right?
Yeah, but I like to be the one to share that.
Tell us your story.
My father left a long time ago. A father is everything to an orc.
Even half-orc?
Oh, a father is half of everything to an orc.
I worry sometimes about your unresolved father issues.
Well, I'll just head on then. I mean, it sounds like you're deep in conversation.
We get caught up in our own stuff and then we have a rich tapestry
me if that story.
More like Entourage.
Don't you worry, I was just passing through anyway. I just wanted to say hi. You know, I got all sorts of stuff. Festival restoration, all that stuff. Our village champion, Teflanto, will now speak the Keeper's Oath.
He gave him a nod. He's like, I'm gonna do it. He told me to do it.
Fellow outcasts, please recite the oath after me. The demon seal I must protect. The demon seal I must protect. Responsibility I do not reject. Responsibility I do not reject.
We're here.
Vigilant I shall ever be. Vigilant I shall ever be. Won't you vigilize along with me?
As the oath winds down, you hear a great commotion as a large cart
I like
is
how the
knocked
headmaster's
asunder.
ruthless. Well, like, you do it, like, you do it.
Villagers and
I like that,
dashing into the
though.
center of the feast.
It makes it
A
more
wild
fun.
barbarian looks around, worried, brandishing a weapon, a large battle axe.
I'm the arm of
She's
Sith
like panting
of
hard.
the Skulltree clan, and I'm being pursued by a group of cultists. And either you need to help me, or we'll all die, or I'll kill you first. I don't know, but I need your help.
Barbarian,
Yes.
you gotta pay for that cart.
Well, hold on. I'm a fair person. I go. Do I have money?
Yeah, you have some money.
I take out 10 gold pieces and I spit on them and I throw them at Slanto. Here's your money.
You didn't have to be rude about it, but thank you.
Are there children in the room?
Oh, there's tons.
Okay, I pick up 2 students by the scruff. Do you like these?
Of course, there are children.
I need your help.
Okay, let's do exactly what the lady that is grabbing our children tells us to do. You guys making stuff up? I was experiencing things through the eyes and ears of the audience, and I was wondering what the audience would be like. Oh, can you just come into a scene and say, "There's a purple dragon behind me," even though no one ever? And then Jeff is like, "There's a purple dragon."
Vince, what's the status of that purple dragon?
There's no purple dragon.
Purple dragon on the horizon! I climb up
Can
to
you
the
do
watchtower to see if she is full of malarkey or not.
There you go.
Casting your gaze onward, you in fact do not see any cultists.
So I come back down and go, guys, there's nobody coming.
Madam?
Wait, okay, this is Erin talking. Am I crazy?
No, you're not.
Okay. So you can't see them out there. That must mean that they've blended into the trees or something. I'm telling you.
I say we go in the direction that she ran from and look for these cultists.
Chief, are you okay with us leaving on a little mission where you restore the demon seal?
That'd be fine as long as nothing disrupts the Great Sealing Ritual.
That seems to be on autopilot the last couple years.
Yeah. That's just because it's only every 100 years.
But we do the drills every year.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can't get rusty.
There's nothing more on autopilot than an annual centennial.
You look over to the direction from which Yor came from, and you see several suspicious trees.
I don't like the looks of these trees.
I think those are the cultists. That's how it started. There were trees, and then they started whistling and just spinning.
You hear whistling issue forth through the forest.
Identify yourself, the mysterious trees.
Yeah, we see you. You're fake trees.
The whistling intensifies as the trees begin rotating. With the
You think
rotation,
that-
the trees stop being trees and start being
They
put in
let them
fear.
they let her just say that they are cultists. But
Chief, we got
you know what I mean?
spinning.
I didn't get that like
trees up
interruption
there.
part.
You fly into a barbarian rage violently.
I feel terrified, but also luckier.
One of the fingers throws back its hood, revealing a jackal's head. It speaks. We are the heralds of the Manticore. We have come to collect the 3 arcane rune stones. Give them to us, or face the consequences.
There's no way we're giving these dudes the rune stones.
No.
No way.
It's,
There's 2 things I know in life. There's dice, and there's no dice. This is no dice.
We've thought about your offer and choose to face the air quote consequences.
All right. They drop their weapons.
I'm still in my rage.
Yeah, it's
jackal figured cultists are we looking at right now? You see 7 hooded figures wearing maroon cloaks.
I aim for the one that's closest to me.
You aim for one of the hooded figures closest to you. 15 with bonuses. That's well enough to hit the guy.
Dang.
8 damage. One of the cultists staggers back, clutching a wound. Otto is the champion. He's the captain of the village militia. Oh! That's right. Everything's gonna be alright. I call for the militia to get into formation. 3 dudes show up. Wow! That's 99 years from the last restoration to prepare for this. These are all reasonable points.
The nearest cultist, bastard sword on his ass.
So you charge at the wounded cultist who happens to also be closest to you. Oh man. Swinging with your bastard sword. You only roll a 3.
Uh-oh.
You swing clumsily at one of the cultists. But, you know, he doesn't even have to die.
Alright, but you guys get the idea, right?
You sent a strong message, Fondue. I pull out my flail. You do so. It's like a mace with a slinky that goes to the end. And I start swinging it around, and then I charge at the jackal-headed cultist.
Oh, he's got it then.
Swing your flail with great acuity. 1-5.
Ooh,
Right in the jackal-ass
got him.
face.
I like his 12 did more damage than the 15.
How many yards away or feet am I away from the nearest cultist? 17. 17 yards. I go out there and go, guys, I spin up my 2 fingers on each hand, and I go down to the dirt. I wipe mud under my eyes. And I say, I'm going to go do a sneak attack. I'm going to flank these guys. I go around the left side of the village and get behind them for a sneak attack in the future. That's going to take like 6 turns. Okay. Okay, it's going to be so worth it.
6 turns, dude. Headmaster's not giving in to that. It's like, you don't wait. Whoa, 14 killed one?
I reach into the dead cultist and I just pull out the ribs and I just stuff them in my hair. With only friend, I start spinning in the middle of like where there's the biggest concentration of dead.
All right. Oh, it's a critical hit.
Oh, got him good. So gross.
I hope you guys don't find that song annoying because I'm committing to it.
It's your what you talking about, Willis. We're stuck with it.
You've almost killed half of these guys.
I feel like led by my inspirational example.
You got a lot of hearts, and that is not lost on this group. Guess what? I pull out my alchemist fire.
Is that bad? Oh, yeah.
For the pit. And you do one of those things where it slips out way too early and sails comically up in the air and lands on your head.
Oh.
Bursting into flames.
It sounds like him.
Let me ask you this. When you say comically, do people laugh? If it weren't such a serious situation, you feel like there would be some snickering. Yeah. And you know what? And honestly, under different circumstances, I'd laugh at myself. But this is a big deal right now. Yeah, it is. It's fire on your head. Now, they start assaulting the militia by attacking them with their bare hands.
Oh, well, that's not so bad.
It doesn't seem to be bad.
That's not so bad.
It seems not so bad until you see crackling black bolts of energy spreading from the hands into the bodies of the militia. They scream in pain and convulse and fall on the floor dead. Oh, they didn't even get to go on vacation. The guy who threw his head back is like, come on, just give me your binding rune stone and it'll all be over.
Hey, listen, man, the time for diplomacy, ended when you put on tree costumes.
Why didn't you just show up and ask? First of all, we would have invited you to the party.
Second of all, we suck at fighting.
Ooh, don't say that. I think it's, oh yeah, just, I'm putting more mud on. I'm now fashioning a ghillie suit out of twigs and stakes, and I'm leaping from tree knoll to burl to burl, and every time I appear, I have a new bit of costume on to make me look more like this weird predator character. In the chaos of battle, you scarcely notice a heavily armored figure clad in dark plate mail stride directly
runestone.
We gotta get back there.
Absolutely.
And grab the runestone.
The demon seal! Its runes begin to glow and you can hear the sound of the sky cracking and ripping as you witness a tear in space form where the runestone was once floating. And through the tear, like a coursing river, flows a torrent of evil spirits. 3 carriage-sized abominations, each a different color, erupt from the tear and destroy buildings and crush people as they pour out into the free world, leaving a trail of destruction.
We are the worst, Jack.
Yeah.
Was that seal important?
The seal was very important. It kept demons and evil spirits outside of our village.
I can see you crying.
I'll tell you what, I've had better days.
A cultist stabs Teflon Toe in the stomach.
Why did that?
The guy that's stabbing my friend.
You cut him down.
Yeah.
I really should have been paying attention to that guy. Just like stabbed me right in the stomach.
You're awfully calm for someone whose head is on fire.
Is it still? Yeah. I swatted my head to smother the flames.
Right.
Yeah.
15. You swat at the flames and they go out.
Because you have to do it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
otherwise just,
Yeah.
Headmaster won't say anything.
Like, this is my life now. My head's on fire. Am I in range yet to attack the guy from behind? Because right now, my costume is amazing.
You round the corner behind 2 cultists who seem to be left
Are
alive.
they standing side by side?
No.
No? How far apart are they?
They're about 6 feet apart.
6 feet apart? Are they standing like in a line?
They're
Like
they're
they're
standing in a line. There's 2 of them. They're standing
Are they standing in a segment?
Any 2 people would be
Are
standing in
they
a
facing
segment.
Are they facing the same way?
Yeah, they are.
Because I'm very selfish. I take out my rapier, which is honed to a razor's edge, and run past them from behind. Wow! And just slice them all Achilles style.
Number 2. You judge the distance wrong, like your sword is this long and you were this far away, just running by 2 people.
But you look great.
Can I add one thing to that, Jack? I keep running.
Does Bone Weevil know that he did not hit them?
No,
He thinks he hit.
he sure does.
Okay. I'm celebrating, but I keep running.
A dark armored figure. He waves his hands around in a magical manner, and you see red projectiles made of energy of some sort come barraging into the area. And they start hitting.
Am I still alive, by the way?
You are bleeding, so
Take that.
takes 17 damage.
Damn.
Bone Weevil takes 12 damage.
All right.
Teflon Toe takes 45 damage. And what's your total HP?
My total HP is 42.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Between that and the other stab wound and head on fire, you're dying. As you lay dying, you floating up in the air magically disappear.
Christ. This has been the worst.
Teflon Toe lays dying.
I cradle Teflon Toe's head. I go, you were a guest star. It's okay.
Boys, Bone Weevil, Fondue. Promise me that you will save our village. You will reseal the Great Seal, and you will knock the out of that one dude. Now I go to the halls of our ancestors. Surely there I will be on vacation all the rest of my days and never have to head up a militia again.
The moment that he draws his last breath, I creep up behind Teflon Toe and I said, I do this to honor you. And I take my hand and I pull open his chest and I start taking out his bones.
He's not
No,
dead yet.
why is this happening?
He's not dead yet.
It's fine, I'm gonna make a skull tree. He will always be honored.
All right, have a great time.
I guess the skull tree would be you'd have to take his skull out, right?
Yeah, that's last.
Okay. The village chief, he wanders up and vomits. Well, you know, it's important that I tell you, those guys are gonna resurrect a great manticore. Take this!
Wait, take what?
It's a crystal bell that can point you to either good or evil. I'm not sure which.
This is a lot to process.
There's no time.
There's a whole lot of
Chief, happy restoration.
Thank you.
What'd he say?
Happy Restoration Day.
But what are
would the Herald succeed in stealing the second runestone? Find out next time on Harmonquest.
Well,
That's the first episode of Harmonquest. It's pretty cool, interesting like concept for a show since it's all live action but animated at the same time.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Otherwise, it wouldn't be as interesting. I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
my take is that I think it's good. The headmaster is really good. He doesn't say what more than he needs to say, and like that. Sometimes he kind of puts up with, I think, things that are like he knows they should be that way, but they're comedians.
Yeah. I mean, that's how a
And-
dungeon master is. You're supposed to be like flexible with what your character
he's
want
got
to
to be
do.
more flexible. And like when I played, I used to play guys like with my friends, and sometimes we kind of get into like like this. This is supposed to be this way, and the headmaster says no, it's that way. And like it wasn't a big deal, but this way he goes like straight with it. He's like, you want to do it, go ahead.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool. And it's funny with the animations. They did a really good job with that. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, because of this show, I started playing D&D. I started like 2 months ago. It's really fun, and I have the opposite experience of you, to where my dungeon masters are really free. And if I want to do something, they're always like, "Try it." Like you can try. You're not gonna succeed every time, but like,
which is
give
what
it
they
a
would
shot.
say. Like I would want to do something, but be like, "Oh, you don't have this ability." But then he's like, "All right, go ahead, throw the go ahead, throw the fireball.
Yeah.
Boom, burn down your head."
So that's the one thing I never understood about D&D is that you kind of just make things up as you
Yeah.
go along.
Within a limited restriction. Yeah.
So whatever you can do,
You
like
can do it.
whatever your character can do, you can attempt to do it. It's
But the fail rate, it could be based on your ability.
Exactly.
So.
But it's like, things can be there that you never even knew were there. Like, you go in for the attack, but there's actually a crack on the floor and you trip over it. It's like, well, if I knew
well,
there's
that's like
crack,
a critical
I mean,
failure. You know what I mean? Like
the headmaster's job.
So like if you make a critical fail, most of the time they just like make up stuff to make it a critical fail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
Yeah. Or they'll just say, oh, the guy blocked it with his shield. You know what I mean? Like something along that line. Only with critical fails, like which is a 1, by the way. So a critical success is a 20. A critical fail is a 1. Mm-hmm. Are they really gonna like mess you up or mess like somebody else up because you messed up?
Yeah, so you have to try to make up like what your character would do in that moment. And try to like. I guess that's where
that's
the
like
role
half the
playing,
fun, honestly.
the role playing aspect of
it's
it.
It's a really just huge creative process because it's all from your mind.
Exactly.
Really. It's
exactly.
nuts. I kind of give a lot of respect to the headmaster to not only keep his cool, but he's also got to make the whole atmosphere, the whole thing. And I think it's kind of interesting. The only thing is I feel like the girl, I didn't get her name on this, got picked on a little bit. Like Harmon was saying that, you can't just make up enemies, but what he should have just said,
that's something that the dungeon master has to do. Like you can't say I see a black dragon. The dungeon master has to say there's a black dragon.
My bad then. I thought that's something the characters could do. Okay.
No. The dungeon master is the one who makes the scene and the players play in that scene, but of course they can do whatever they want as long as it's in that scene.
That's why I was like, oh, I thought they were picking on her, but they're not.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay. So all in all, what did you guys think of the show?
Well, that was mine, but what was?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was really creative. I don't really know of any shows that are like this, so I'm glad they really gave it an attempt and tried to kind of bring it to a mass audience. Overall, it was really good. It sounded like they were all improvising too, right?
Yeah, that's what the game is.
Like when he had him do the recital for the comedian with the bow tie. That was all improvised.
The whole show was improvised. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking though, because it's a show, maybe they did like a little bit of rehearsal beforehand.
Well, at least they're not supposed to. They might have, but according to how you play D&D, you're not actually supposed to do a rehearsal. You're supposed to play.
Yeah.
So this show is kind of a risk because it could either bomb or it could really take off, depending on how the people interact with one another. Because it's all about how you bounce off
They probably
ideas from one another.
like figured that out beforehand though. They were like, hey, can we play well together? Are we funny together? And I know at least the redhead. Not at this point. I think they had a divorce. She's still on the show, but she's Dan Harmon's wife at this point. And then in the future they have a divorce, but she's still on the show with him.
Oh,
so they're all like together, huh? Well, they're still cool together according to what the show is.
It just seems like it makes sense. I'm not gonna say go on a limb, but I feel like there's a little bit of tension. Right?
I don't know. At some points, honestly, there is. Like,
there is.
No,
see,
like
I think
season two, like especially there's a little bit of tension going on, but it doesn't take over the show.
You know what? I think that it's up to them, but I felt that because I was like, I feel like although she doesn't know entirely what to do, I felt they could have been a little bit easier on her. So that's why I said that.
Yeah. So on Phil's point, they definitely like met up beforehand and probably played together to see if they worked well together. You know.
Exactly, but yeah, it all comes together really well. So I'd watch another episode.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd watch it. I liked it. They did a really good job.
All right, guys. Yeah. So as always, I'm Rock.
I'm Phil.
Martin.
And we are the Nerd Council. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
See ya.